And welcome back, everybody, to the Midwest Meltdown. It's your boy, Zach.
And Josh? Take her away, man.
Oh, Jesus, me? I thought, dude, you're the one. I was sitting here waiting for you to continue.
I thought you were just going to say hi or something, man. Oh, man. That is fucking funny.
I said it's your boy, Zach. What more do I fucking need to say to
I have no
people?
idea, but I'm not even editing that out. That's staying in there.
Everyone's going to think, is it broken? Did my thing turn off? Like, did I accidentally pause it? No.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't know. I just thought you were going to say something else. You know, it's okay. Okay.
No, you usually this is what, episode number 10? It's taken 10 episodes for you to realize that, I thought Zach was going to say something out of the realm of our normal duties here.
You know, I'll put it even more on me. This is episode number 12.
Oh, sweet. Is it really?
Yeah, this is going to be episode number 12.
Oh my God, dude.
I know. So maybe 12 weeks. Well, we did release 2 on the first week. Regardless, we're going strong here.
All right.
So speaking of going strong and strong associations, today's podcast is presented by Podgo.
Here we go.
Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space, so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. We recently joined as members, and you can too. Apply today to become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co. As always, thank you, Podgo, for being part of the episode. We talked about it like a couple episodes ago. I'm going to give you a one-liner. Podgo is the best. Go apply.
The shit. I mean...
Oh, no. They're the best. It's been so easy, so awesome. So that's all I'm going to say. Nothing more needs to be said. That's all I got.
All right.
You got anything to add?
Also, we got to give a shout out to our other sponsor, H Hour Apparel. We
I'm ready.
Josh just dropped on the Instagram his picture of merch he's got. Dude, here's the thing. You have the stuff first. You're sending me my stuff.
I got your balls in my fist right now.
Dude, I know, and it's squeezing a little tight.
So yeah, we just got our stuff from H Hour Apparel. We talked about it last week that we teamed up with them. And okay, so those of you who do know me know this, and those of you who don't, I'm going to tell you I am a huge hat guy. Like, I love hats, baseball hats. And the hat that I got from H Hour Apparel is the best. And I swear to God, I will not lie to you, Zach. I won't lie to you.
Okay, good.
In fact, I won't even lie to our audience. No,
wow.
But seriously, like, the hat fits super well. The logo is really crisp. Like, it's the patches on there real nice. Super comfortable. I was wearing it all day. So yeah, dropped a pic on the Instagram today. I was out at a brewery with some of my friends. I love this hat, and I was also wearing my t-shirt, which is super, super comfy. So they got a lot of cool stuff. So again, check out the stuff, hourapparel.com. And not only is the stuff amazing, if you go and use our code, you get 20% off. And the code is JoshM20. All caps, JoshM20. You get 20% off, and you get some awesome shit. Like an awesome hat. They have a ton of cool shirts. I already know I'm going to get the other hats that they have. I'm getting the patches for the Jeep. So I also have to send the stuff to Zach because it got delivered to my house. So he'll be anxiously awaiting that, and he'll drop some pics when he gets it. So positive things to say about H Hour.
Honestly, I'm so pumped. And honestly, what Josh was saying, like, that is just the surface of what they got. So, but hey, go check out their website, go check out their Instagram, H Hour Apparel, like Josh said. Yeah, and like you said, use JoshM20, JoshM20, and get 20% off. Like, it's pretty much says it right there.
I can't find a reason not to do it.
I honestly can't either. Like, Father's Day.
No, I love
right
this
around
hat, seriously.
Father's Day right around the corner, boys and girls. Hey, fucking wake up, all right?
Get your dad
something
present.
Cool. Yeah,
get him a hat.
Don't be a piece of shit. Get your dad something cool.
All right, let's dive into it. We got some stuff that I've never heard of before that we're going to talk about.
All right,
why don't you tell everybody what we're going to do?
Here's the thing. Josh kind of sucks when he comes to his job because he has this thing called work. And it doesn't...
Wait, just to clarify, my job as Midwest Meltdown.
Oh yeah,
co-founder.
yeah, co-founder. Yeah. No, anyway. So as you all know, he is a pharmacist and he's relatively busy. And you know how busy he is. He honestly didn't catch anything of the PS5 reveal.
I know what
So
it looks like.
yeah, you know that it looks like a what'd they say? Oh, yeah, they're saying we have to pick between for the Xbox and the PlayStation. They say we have to pick between the big black box and the Wi-Fi router,
Yep.
or like the comparisons they were making.
No, mini fridge, and the Wi-Fi router.
Mini fridge.
Yeah,
Thank you. Between the mini fridge and the router, absolutely phenomenal. I
it's
mean,
very
honestly,
weird.
I think it's weird, but like I love the white one. It looks very slick.
Yeah, I mean, it's good and bad. Like I like I wouldn't have been upset if it was black again because obviously PlayStations 2 through 4 were all black.
Mhm.
So even with that, obviously PS1 was PlayStation was gray, and then they made that small PS1 version that was white.
Yeah,
So changing it up, obviously the design is a little strange. Interested
standing
to get
up.
a DualSense 5 in my hands though.
For sure. That's actually one of the things. Well, before we get into that really quick, I wanted to tell you I actually made kind of a not a super big purchase, but a bigger purchase for my PlayStation 4.
Uh-oh.
Went out and got myself a 2 terabyte hard drive external.
Oh, you did?
Finally pulled the
Why
fucking
didn't
trigger
you tell me that?
because I can't because we need to keep it fresh for this fucking show.
Okay. I'm like, that's very that is something that if we weren't doing this podcast, you would have told me
I would have told you. Oh, I would
a
have told
long
you the
time
day I
ago.
was going to get it. Like as I was sitting in the Best Buy parking lot waiting to go pick it up, I would have been like, "Dude, guess what I'm getting right now." But no, I had to wait and like tell you right now. Otherwise, I'd be like, "Well, we'd have nothing fucking to talk about."
That's such a good play. Honestly, I've been thinking about it. I think I'm just gonna
Dude,
wait. But
dude,
yeah,
2 terabytes from Pretty Good Buy for $82.
that's like. Can we think about this for a second? Like, I know we've had these conversations before, and specifically, I think we said it last week. But do you remember, like, when we were like 13 years old, and like a 256 megabyte thumb drive was like, oh my god, you're never gonna fill that thing up, and it cost like $30. Like,
Yeah,
God, you have all the space in the world.
God, megabytes? Holy shit, dude!
Like, what do you got now? I got 2 terabytes for $80. Oh, okay. And here I am, like, yeah, that's good. Like, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable amount of space.
Yeah, exactly. That which
And
is
we were all fucking
insane.
blowing our nuts about 256 megabytes on a flash drive.
Well, here's the thing. I had to. I went and got it. I mean, shout out first of all to the Illinois guys for constantly peer pressuring me into getting it. They're like, "Stop being a bitch, go get it." Mainly Ryan and Tim and Josh, I believe, are like the three main people who did this to me. But they
They're
were
the
just like
culprits, huh?
the culprits. There you go. Thank you. They were like constantly like, "Dude, just go fucking get one. Go fucking stop being a bitch, dude. Just go get one. Like, just go buy." I'm like, "I'll fucking get one. Like, fuck off." So
We'll
then
get there
finally,
when we get
when
there.
when the Destiny 2 update came in, I was like, okay, that's me quite a bit. Then I realized, oh fuck, I'm 5 days away from the brand new Last of Us 2 game. That's going to be about another 100 gigs. Fuck me. And
You need this hard drive.
and Call of Duty continues to be like, hey, we're going to do another million gigabyte update
Jesus Christ, dude.
for a new weapon. Like that, like it's fucking insane. So I was like, okay, just based on those 3 games, I have to do this.
Yeah,
So
you need that.
I'm re-downloading like my entire library right now to this external. I've got like all my like the Assassin's Creed games. I've got Batman. I'm about to download Skyrim so I can start playing that again. Like it is life-saving and it's honestly insane. It was, it was really funny. If anybody wants to go get one, by the way, honestly, I highly recommend. Very easy. You basically plug it in, follow the
Just what I was
very
going to ask you. How hard
simple.
was it to set up?
Oh Jesus! It dude, like the instructions it came with, it's like plug it in, go over to settings, click external, say like completely wipe it, and then it'll be like, all right, ready to use. And then like as it's plugged in, all your stuff from that point out will be downloaded to that until you unplug it.
Okay.
I looked at all the reviews on Best Buy. Like everybody's like 5-star, beautiful, easy to work with, blah blah blah. There was one guy with a 1-star who said it didn't work with my PlayStation 4, and I was like, did you not take it out of the box? Like,
well, yeah, I wonder if the part itself could be DOA. So
sure.
Yeah.
Which I guess like he's the one in what looked like over 100 or 200 other reviews.
Right. I mean, that happens. Like when we
Sure.
were, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but I'm sure I told you this. So I know I told on the podcast that I built my own PC.
Oh,
like,
right.
I built my own computer, and some parts just come DOA, dead on arrival. Like they're just not working. The only problem is you don't fucking know till you're done.
Exactly.
So you spend 5 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours putting your PC together, and you're like, oh, something doesn't work, and you can try to troubleshoot it,
Well,
but
of
it's
course,
like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, at least that guy, all he had to do was take it out and plug it in his PS4. But like
Mhm.
when your like hard drive is DOA or your motherboard is fried when you get it out of the box or something, you're just like, mother.
That was like my whole job. I don't know if I told you that, but my whole job in Chicago when I started at Siemens, it was like that was my entire thing was like testing parts, hardware, like PCs coming back. They're like, oh, it was dead on arrival, so I had to run all these diagnostics, CPUs, like hard drives, all this stuff. Like, so I know exactly what you mean and how painstakingly long the troubleshooting process
Just
can
so
be.
fucking
It's
ugh,
ridiculous.
just
Um,
threw up.
but at least if you do this, you're like, one, that it's DOA, and two, which for the record, everybody, is dead on arrival. Just
I already said that.
oh, okay. I don't know if you remember. Okay.
Now they know
Um.
twice.
Oh, geez. Well, now they better fucking know. Um.
You have no excuse
They have
not
no
to know,
fucking excuse.
folks.
But at least for this guy, it was all of probably 5 minutes for him to realize that it wasn't working.
Right? Yeah, so it's fine.
But
Whatever.
anyway, so yes, have the external life-changing. Again, thanks, Illinois guys.
Your life has
Getting
changed.
back to your new DualSense controller, though.
I'm
So
ready.
as it was all going on, they revealed that it will have adaptive triggers.
Yep.
They'll have.
I will preface this though, just to clarify. I know a lot about the DualSense because
Okay.
I read that article a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I can just
because
buzz
they
right
dropped
through
all
it
the
then.
details about that.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so there's the wireless charging. They also have a Pulse 3D headset that will be
That I didn't hear about. Tell me about that.
So I didn't really look too much into it. It was kind of just on the reveal. They just kind of said that, hey, we have Pulse 3D headset. But from what it sounds like, it's going to be more of an adaptive surround sound type feel onto like when you're gaming, or at least with the headset on.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't really look too much further into it. So I mean, explore, check it out. But the thing I did see also with the DualSense is that they have the built-in mic.
Yep.
That's pretty dope, actually. Now that I'm thinking about if you have the 3D sound with the headset and the mic and the controller, like that's actually gonna be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, it kind of creates just an all-encompassing experience.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know if you saw this too, but there will be a media remote that comes with the PS5.
No, I did not.
So obviously you have your DualSense controllers, but the media remote is basically a remote control like you have for your TV, but you can use it for like your other Netflix, Hulu,
That's
etc.,
nice.
etc. Yeah, I actually kind of thought that was pretty cool.
So what do you think? Because I don't think they said yet. So if they did stop me, okay, I'll just ask you: did they talk about price yet?
Not that I saw.
I didn't either. I just wanted to clarify. So then, what do you think the price is going to be? Because I have an idea. What do you think it's going to be?
I think $650.
Holy fuck! Are you serious?
That's what I keep seeing like bounce around. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Oh my god! I haven't seen anything. My gut is just telling me 500.
I've seen everything. I've seen basically this. I've seen a range from 550 to 650.
650, dude. You remember PlayStation 3 dropped at $600.
Yeah.
And that put Sony really far behind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. 650 is going to be crazy. Not that I don't believe you, but that's a lot.
I agree.
And especially because I think you're right, though, because I was seeing something today that it was like PlayStation or Sony is focusing on value over price. So they're trying to be like, hey, look, like, yeah, it's going to be a lot, but you get this, you get that. So I think they're trying to set that up. So when they actually drop the sticker price, it's going to be like, 650, but like, yeah, but wait. You also
or they're gonna put it up, or they're gonna promote it like right now, saying it's like, oh, it could be 650, and then they're gonna drop it at like 5, and everyone's gonna be like, whoa, from what they were gonna drop, that's
I'll go get it for 500. Yeah, it could go either way. It could go either way. Yeah,
exactly. So again, the everything from that aspect looks. I mean, again, 4K Blu-ray, ultra high speed SSD, like. Honestly, it's looking pretty dope. I mean, again, I think I was talking to actually my buddy Jake the other day about this, where I think, again, we've discussed this before. Like, we as a society have definitely hit the graphics pinnacle. But
you and I have talked about that
yes,
numerous times.
Yes, I mean, when you were watching these graphics that they were revealing for the trailers and stuff of games, there was one though that stuck out to me, and it was for the new NBA 2K game, and it showed Zion Williamson kind of like doing like a practice like in the like like the shadow type thing, but it was actual game like footage of it, and I'm telling you, dude, I thought for a second it was actually him.
Yeah, those are good. The sports games are getting pretty good.
It's honestly ridiculous how it's getting, dude. Like
Did you see
it's insane.
Love, Death and Robots on Netflix?
Okay, I started to get into it, but I never continued. I watched like the
Okay,
first episode and I was just hooked on, but I just lost, in other shows and shit.
yeah. So go back, like watch one tonight actually, because it's 15 minutes. The episode is
Okay,
15 minutes. They have no chronology, so that you don't have to. It's not a serial show. It's just
right, right.
individual
Hmm.
episodes. But the reason I'm talking about it is because it's all animated. And I think it was Netflix like just whipping their dick out, being like, "This is what we can animate,"
We can
because
do
like the
boom this.
animation is crazy,
Damn.
crazy good. So my recommendations for that show are um, Fields, I believe it's called,
Okay.
and it's the one where there's farmers fighting aliens. The
Ooh,
one where the soldiers are in the Middle East and they're actually werewolves. That's a dope episode.
what?
An episode called Sunny's Edge is another one of my favorites, and then that first one with the three robots.
Oh shit.
Those are my favorites out of the whole series. But seriously, go check it out. It's so fun. Like I said, 15 minutes, but like if you like video games and all the stuff that we clearly like and talk about, you're gonna like these shows. And like it's like 15 minutes. Sit down and watch it. You'll like it.
And what's the show again?
The show is called Love, Death, and
Love,
Robots.
Death, and Robots. Okay.
So you got to go watch one tonight.
Okay, I will. I will go watch one of those. Honestly, that Farmers and the Alien one, I'm like, that. Did you make that episode?
You're gonna watch it and you're gonna think I did.
Just from the minor description you gave me, I'm like, yeah, he came up with that shit. He submitted
You're
that
gonna
shit
be
on
like,
Netflix.
he just
There's no fucking way he didn't.
yeah, you're gonna think that I made that up.
Oh Jesus! All right. So now you don't know about any of the games that they've announced into the new PS5.
So okay, here's what I do know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Elder Scrolls 6 is obviously going to drop on next gen.
Hmm.
Um, the new BioShock title probably will too.
Hmm.
Um,
They haven't
that's all
mentioned
that
any of
comes
these,
to
by the way.
mind.
Okay. They haven't mentioned. They didn't say anything about those games like being ready to drop anytime soon.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
so I might have heard of other stuff, but nothing like that comes to mind right now. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you one right out of the gate that I know you're going to be pretty pumped about.
okay, I'm ready.
Brand new Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. Okay, I lied. I did hear about that, and I
Okay.
am fired up about that.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, a sequel to the 2016 reboot. And I don't know if you know this or not, but at the end of the gameplay trailer they were showing, or like the little video they were showing, all of a sudden Clank kind of like sits there and he's like, Ratchet? Like Ratchet. And he looks around and a female Ratchet falls and she goes, who's Ratchet? And that's how it ends.
Oh my god, there's a female Lombax in Going Commando.
There you go.
I hope it's her because
I
that was a
think it might be.
dope character. I've never talked about this on the podcast. I am a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. Like, hopefully you can tell by the inflections of my voice.
Maybe.
But seriously, I love Ratchet and Clank. I've played all the Ratchet and Clank games. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say.
I
Go
mean,
fucking play
honestly,
Ratchet and Clank.
they're super fun. I mean, the first one I ever played was the arena one. I always forget what it's called.
Deadlocked. Ratchet Deadlocked.
Ratchet Deadlock. That was my like first ever dive into the Ratchet and Clank world, and that was what, PS2.
Yep.
PS2. Okay. I love the game. Like my brother and I played it all the time, and then I really got into the 2016 reboot. Like when you were playing it, dropped free on PS Plus, and I was like, all right, I'm going to dive into this, see what it's all about, and it was very enjoyable. Like it was so much fun. So to see that they're having the reboot come out for it, and again, it was pretty funny how it's just like at the end she's like, "Who's Ratchet?" and then bam, coming.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. I love. Oh, God, I'm so excited.
See, that's how I started off, baby. Get you going.
Started strong.
All right. Another one they saw, which I am so fucking pumped for this. There was rumors about it, and it was 100% true. New Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon One Dawn.
Yes, my favorite joke. Horizon One Dawn. What's it actually called? Horizon Zero Dawn, like Westworld or
Forbidden
something?
West. Forbidden West.
That was close.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. And honestly, dude, it looked so fucking dope. There's underwater type levels now. They had a huge, awesome shot of the Golden Gate Bridge with a bunch of like trees and shrubbery kind of growing over it as time has like humanity sort of depleted. They showed like a desert, like Wild West, sort of Vegas, Arizona type area with cars like lined up, traffic and shit. Um, Super fucking cool, dude. Like I am unbelievably pumped for this game. You still have yet to play the first one.
Correct. It's in my backlog.
I've played through it. Obviously, the first one ends on a cliffhanger, which is how you transform into the new one. You'll see it once you play it. Dude, you gotta get there and play that thing, man. It's just
Yeah, I will. I promise.
combat mechanics are phenomenal. I can only hope that they can build off of that and just don't ruin it. That's the only thing. I hope they just keep it similar to what it was and don't overdo it because it was already pretty good. I just want them to do a couple minor changes. But again, I'm super pumped for that. Here's one that had a lot of us thrown for a loop, and if anybody listening knows 100% what I'm talking about. So up on the screen pops, bam, Spider-Man, but it was Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Uh-oh.
You know, yeah. So Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we were all like, "Whoa, dude!" Like Spider, like they had his black and red suit flying around. We're like, "Oh fuck, dude!" Like they are building off a new Spider-Man game. Blah blah blah. It's a DLC
For what? Like the
for
other Spider-Man game?
for the current Spider-Man game that's out there.
Oh, really?
Yep. See how you're disappointed. So are we.
See, you feel that? You feel how you're
You
disappointed?
feel how upset you are right now? That's exactly like we were all exactly like we were all sitting there like watching the reveal. He's like obviously more matured and like oh damn it's gonna be so fucking dope. And then we look into it a little bit more because they never explicitly said it on the release. Like when they were doing the Sony playthrough for the whole PS5, they never explicitly said DLC. It said Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and everyone's like oh fuck dude like hell yeah. And then later on, you read and it's like, oh yeah, it's a DLC to the current Marvel, and you're like,
They like whisper it.
yeah, coming to the current Spider-Man as a DLC. What? What was that?
What?
So sorry, not an actual game. Well, it is, but it's going to be a DLC. So it's like,
Gosh,
fuck, dude.
damn it.
Dude, seriously, like I was actually going to be like, wow, I'd go get that, but now I'd have to go buy the full game and then buy the DLC. So I was like, fuck you.
God damn.
I know. All right, moving on from that utter disappointment. There's one game.
Yeah, bring me back up. Come on.
Okay. Bethesda Workshop has a new game coming out called Deathloop. I am actually really excited for this. So basically, for whatever reason, they didn't really explain it too much, but the entire city is trying to hunt down this one guy, your character, and you have to come up out of your shelter or whatever, go out there and try to shoot your way through the city. However, if you die, you just go back to the respawn point and start all over again and have to learn and adapt to how you died, where you died, and continue forward.
And what was the name of this called?
Deathloop.
Okay. This sounds like it could be good.
First person shooter. It very similar, in my opinion, of how like the AI interacts with you, similar to BioShock. Of how everyone's like, get over here and like I'm gonna kill him and stuff like how they kind of like talk, that weird way.
Yeah.
Like that was the instant feel that I got. Again, Bethesda Deathloop. Like I said, look up the trailer for it. Honestly, I'm pretty pumped for it.
So that sounds like that movie with Tom Cruise.
Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, and then they changed the name for the DVD release to Live, Die, Repeat.
Okay.
Did you know that?
So, okay. It's funny you bring that up. So, is that actually what the name they changed it to? Because I
Yes.
thought it was like a fun little thing. They were like, that's like the motto. Like
the tagline, right?
Yeah.
So when it came out, when the theatrical release was Day After Tomorrow, and the tagline was Live, Die, Repeat. Then for the DVD release, I have no idea why, they changed it to Live, Die, Repeat.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Because I've seen people who own the DVD and I've seen that, but I just thought, oh, like that's just their tagline. Like that's whatever. I didn't realize that's actually what they called it.
Yeah, that's what they changed it to. I don't know why, but
that's weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, very similar to that. I'll do a quick one here. They didn't really reveal too much about it, but it was like you can go look at the clip of it. New Hitman.
Okay, I haven't been too big into the Hitman
Same
series, but
Same.
That sounds good. It seems like it's been a while since they've released a title, right?
I think it has been. Like, I honestly don't know, but I mean, I feel like it's got to be at least since the last gen a new one's come out. Like, I'm not
Right.
100%, but
I'm not 100% either, but
it has
sounds
to be.
right. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, there's one game called, oh god, I honestly, Returnal, Returnal, Returnal.
Okay.
Outer space game. It's very weird. Basically, like this woman goes on an exploration to outer space, kind of gets into this weird like dream state where I don't know if she's like if she got like kidnapped by aliens or if she's actually dead. Like they don't really reveal it, but basically every like time she dreams, it's like this weird nightmare of the planet that she's trapped on. But like the dream keeps adapting every time you respawn. So kind
Okay.
of similar to Deathloop, but the
Yeah.
gameplay is very, very similar to Mass Effect of like the third person, those outer space type guns, aliens you're fighting, this and that. Again, very like just it's very interesting, very again just weird, kind of like got a outer space sort of supernatural feel to it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one game called Jett, The Far Shore. It's an exploration looks like type game. Basically, the best comparison I got out of this, it looks like a mix of No Man's Sky with Journey. Kind of that
Okay.
beautiful. It's basically Sony just doing their
Like a
typical
visual
like
thing, but like more of
yes,
just like a calm type adventure kind of game.
correct.
Okay.
Very cool, very sleek looking. I don't even know. That's the other thing too. On this list of games I'm talking about, there were at least 10 others that it's just Sony doing their typical like cartoony type, you know, releases of games where they're just like, how about this one or this one or this new one that's colorful and this and environment. It's like, dude, I just want to fucking kill some aliens. Like, get me the fuck out of here. Like, we get it. You guys have cool graphics, okay?
Not a complicated man. He just wants to kill some aliens.
Or yeah, seriously, like just fuck out of here. Let me see here. Just I want to make sure. Okay, that Ratchet. Okay, and honestly, the last big one that I have for you. Are you ready?
Hold on. Yes,
Are you sitting down?
I am.
Because you're about to stand up for Resident Evil 8 Village.
Resident Evil. Oh my god, it has a name?
Village.
Oh, it's gonna be dope.
Building off of 7 because one at the very end of the gameplay trailer, a guy comes in and he goes, "Why? Why?" And he's like, "I'll tell you later, Ethan."
Oh shit!
Yep.
My neighbors are gonna hate me.
I don't care.
So yep. Ethan is the name of the main character from Resident Evil 7. If you haven't played it yet, go fucking play it.
And by the way, who's Chris?
Chris Redfield?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Okay. Because that's the guy he says, "I'll tell you later, Ethan."
No way!
Yes.
Chris Redfield into the Resident Evil 7 universe.
Yeah.
I am fired up. They did do some DLCs with Chris Redfield for Resident Evil 7, so I'm sure that ties together. Okay. Oh man, I am so fired up for a Sunday night.
Like the gameplay trailer. You can go watch it, but it was like Ethan ran into the house. This old guy was like, "Oh my god, they're here." He's like, "Who?" And he's like, "Just get down." And he's like, starts shooting stuff. Then all of a sudden, they show the old man like on the ground, and you just see a guy go boom, boom, and he shoots up. And he's like, Ethan looks up, and he's like, "Chris, why'd you do that?" And he's like, "I'll tell you later, Ethan."
Oh my god!
And then it said Resident Evil 8 Village.
Oh.
And it's definitely gonna
hold on. Did it say Resident Evil 8 Village or did it say Resident Evil?
It didn't
the
say
second one.
It didn't actually say. No, what it did is it just showed.
Oh, okay.
It showed Resident Evil 8. Well, it showed Resident Evil Village, but then in Village there's VIIL, and that's what they had highlighted.
Oh, okay. Because I'm anybody who plays the games knows it, but. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I love this so much, and I don't really care, but every title screen of Resident Evil starts, so it just goes to the beginning, and it'll be like, press start. And every time you press start is just a different variation of a guy saying the title, and I love it. I love all of them. I have watched. You can go onto my YouTube history. I have watched compilations of the title screens after you press start to just hear the guy say it. It gets me every time. It gets me so hyped.
How much would you actually give somebody to legit go through your YouTube history? Be honest.
How much would I give them?
Like no, like if you knew what your actual history contains.
I mean, they see a lot of music, like Lord of the Rings music for when I work out. Like the charge on Minas Tirith, that gets you fucking fired up. Oh man, I'll tell you what. What else do I got? A lot of honest trailers are on my YouTube history.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. So, and then fucking Resident Evil compilations.
Dude,
I love that start screen.
They showed, by the way, I'm pretty convinced, but this will be another VR game, like VR compatible game.
I will definitely play it non-VR first.
Dude, let me. I mean, I don't know. I think I might have talked about this on earlier episodes, but I played. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I tried playing 7 on VR. I want to make that clear. I did not play it through the whole thing. I got through about the first 10 minutes, and I was like, well, I don't want to keep shit in my pants, so I'm going to go and just pee my pants instead and not play in VR.
You're ruining all my clothes!
God damn it! Oh,
okay.
Man.
Do you have anything else? Or otherwise, there's something I want to ask you.
Those are the biggest headlines from the Sony recap that they dropped. I mean, other than that, again, they showed up. I've seen clips for the new, obviously, The Last of Us 2 being dropped, so they dropped a new trailer for that as well. That's coming in 5 days, and I cannot be more excited.
Dude, good work saving Resident Evil for the end.
I told you. See, here's the thing, everybody. This is why we're best friends. I start them off good, Ratchet and Clank, new right out of the gate. Josh gonna be pumped up, but then I was like, we're gonna kind of hit some down slopes. I know there's gonna be some, okay, like this and that, And then I was like, I gotta finish strong. Resident Evil. Resident. How would you love to be that guy who gets to go in to record just that?
I'd love it a lot.
Like, hey, Chief, we need you in here for a few things really quick. Just say Resident Evil, but like a few different ways.
But like, say it kind of scary, like, okay. Like, Capcom, okay. If you're listening, I'll audition. Let me be that guy.
Bring. What?
Oh, my phone's ringing. Sorry.
Hi, Capcom.
Okay, so I want to talk about. I'm going to ask you a question now because we're talking about scary games. Did you see the movie Stay Alive?
Stay Alive. Who? It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Who's in it?
Frankie Muniz is in it, actually.
Definitely not.
Yeah, Frankie, right? Frankie Muniz. Yeah. Okay, so the point is, the movie is about a video game. This came out when we were in middle school. The movie is about a video game that they find, and you say this like incantation at the beginning, and obviously like it's supposed to be just part of the game, but it's actually like this curse, and it brings the game to life. And so whatever happens to your character in the game happens to you. So like the movie opens with a guy exploring a house, and he gets hanged by a chandelier rope. And that's how that actually happens to him in real life, and that's how they find him. So there's various ways. Obviously, the players are playing the game, they get killed, blah, 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 blah. But like, okay, that being said, I have it on DVD, so if you want to come over and borrow it, you may.
Okay.
2, if you find it, fucking watch it. Because like this game, like the movie is fine. I want to play this game. Like, somebody needs to make this fucking game so I can play it. Like, not that I'm saying I want to actually have my life force in the game and I die. I'm just saying this seems like a good-ass game. Like, you're exploring this old plantation, so it's this huge huge universe, and, like, there's this woman who's, she's kind of like a witch. She kills a lot of people. Obviously, you're trying to get to the bottom of that. It's a really cool game that you see a lot of footage of in the movie. It's super dope. Damn. But Lucas and I, we talk about Stay Alive all the time, and that's actually whose copy of the movie I have sitting on my shelf right now, that I just pointed to in case you were watching me.
Yep.
So yeah, he and I talk about Stay Alive all the fucking time.
Wow. I see here. Let's see, 2006.
Oh, you looked it up. Good.
John Foster, Samari Armstrong. Am I saying that right?
I don't know him or
and
her.
Frankie Muniz. Directed by William Brent Bell, 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Dude, that is just a mark of how much haterade the world is drinking, because that movie is not that bad.
Wow, it's let's see, only an hour and 25 minutes. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
it's pretty short.
it's like
But like I said, like just because
nothing.
you're a video game fan, you'll like the movie. Like it's fun. It's just a fun movie.
Hmm.
It's I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love the concept of it. And it actually ends with, this doesn't really spoil the actual narrative,
I'm
but
gonna
like
say,
it
Jesus,
ends
don't
with the
spoil it
game.
for me.
It ends with the game at like a GameStop with this huge release and all these, like big cardboard cutouts, like
Oh
Halo just
Jesus!
dropped. And it's like, check out Stay Alive. And they're like, oh my
Ah, stay alive. Let's get it.
God. No, they're
Jesus.
like, the people find it and they're like, it's one of those moments like, we just let it
Oh, okay,
out.
okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, okay, okay. Wow,
No,
that's
seriously,
really
check it
weird.
out. If you're a video game fan, you'll like the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely search for it. I mean, Jesus, it's got to be somewhere. Wow.
And yeah, like an hour and a half,
I
like
feel like I never
it's not
heard of
that
that.
bad.
I mean, 2006. So we were what, middle school?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lucas and I can't remember if we actually saw it together or not. But I remember. So whether or not he was there doesn't really.
Hmm.
I guess we can't determine that. But I do remember it was one of the few movies when I was in middle school that my parents dropped me off at the movie theater, and I saw it with a big group of people.
Shit.
So yeah, so I saw that in theaters
Wow.
because I was so
Like,
jazzed about it, and I was like, a video game that kills you. Okay, yeah, like
sold.
here's my money. You can take it.
Take it. Take it.
That'll be $10. Here's 50. Oh, it's only 10. I would have paid 50.
Tip yourself nice.
I'm not fucking around.
Get yourself something nice, okay, buddy? Get the fuck out of my way. Where's my popcorn? I don't know why I fucking got a New York accent out of nowhere, but maybe they tip nice. I don't
Well, I
know.
was from New York in middle school.
Were you?
No.
You were that kind of douchebag? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't
And
don't make fun
there,
of New York people because
there
we have
goes the New
listeners in
York
New
market.
York. We don't know who you are, but we appreciate you. So
And,
special shout out to the folks in New York today. Thanks for listening because it seems like you've been sticking around, so we appreciate it.
and there goes the New York market.
No, I saved it. I saved it.
Oh man.
Thanks for sticking
Oh.
around. We
Honestly,
love
no,
you.
like, yeah, for everybody, yeah, we've been getting followers fucking from everywhere. So for everybody who's tuning in, we appreciate it.
No, legitimately, we do.
We
Everybody who
do.
listens everywhere, we appreciate you.
Oh well, yeah, 100%. So Josh, so what's going on in the backlog right now? What do you got in the old PS4? I mean, obviously we know you're busy with quote work. So when you're not quote working, what are you gonna hopefully start playing for everybody? You can stop being a loser.
So I am gonna do Burial at Sea. The DLC for Bioshock Infinite is next on my list.
Ooh,
Because I'm still in the middle of that. You and I have been talking a lot about Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
ooh, yes, ask
I don't
Creed.
think that's high on my list of things to play because I obviously have Borderlands in there. So
Oh my god,
Borderlands 3,
I just saw that on my shelf here.
yeah.
Holy
So that's
Christ!
gonna be and that I just like the thing is like I know I'm gonna love it, and I know I need a big chunk of time because
Exactly.
once I get into it, it's going to be all I want to do. And
It
that's
is
like a
game
very
over.
big hurdle mentally to overcome
Mhm.
when you're like, all right, I know I'm going to love this game, but I need a lot of time to do it. Otherwise, it's just, I'm just going to always want to play it, and that sucks.
Exactly.
So that's going to be on there. I think those two. So Burial at Sea for Bioshock Infinite and then Borderlands 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I did, like I said, I just re-downloaded Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I'm gonna get back into that now that I have the external. I have the fucking space to not continuously undownload and re-download stuff.
Dude, world's your oyster.
Dude, honestly, it fucking is right now. Like it's my world, and everyone's just fucking living in it. No, so like I said, I like Odyssey. The biggest thing with that is just there's so much to do in it that I really just have to like just bear down the time and just start going through it because I really do want to get through the campaign, and I have heard it is very crazy, especially now with Valhalla being released. And I was telling you this earlier, dude. I think for Valhalla, I've never been more pumped for an Assassin's Creed game. And I honestly like just the whole Viking aspect. Something we like. Again, I was telling you earlier, we've seen the medieval type stuff with like Elder Scrolls or like what's the other? Oh shit, what am I drawing a blank on? I mean, like even like Dark Souls has like a weird
The Witcher is a
swords.
medieval
The
game.
Witcher is medieval too. So like
Yeah.
we've seen the axes and the swords in other games, but like now to finally see, because like Assassin's Creed is pretty good at this, where they really do try to strive towards historical accuracy. in a lot of the stuff that they do. So I think now that we're finally seeing something that is like, in my opinion, not really touched on a lot in history, is like the whole era of like the reign of the Vikings. Like, it's so fucking badass, and it's like just the trailer itself. I'm like, I'm really hooked for this.
Definitely material that should make a good video game.
Oh, 100%. It just, again, based on just those other games that we have discussed and how you can basically build around that, yeah, no doubt it should be something that people can very easily build off of and have a great game with. Like, if they go off like the structure of just Assassin's Creed in general, like, again, I'm playing Odyssey, again, amazing game. Actually, I'm pretty much probably after this going to go purchase Origins on the Days of Play. I think
Days of Play.
What did I say? $12?
Yeah, $12.
Yeah, take 20. Just kidding, take 12 because it's a deal. No, honestly, probably gonna get that. What else am I gonna get? Like I said, I'm playing Destiny 2 with a lot of the Illinois guys. I'm jumping in whenever I can. Always grinding Call of Duty Warzone. Not doing the best at it. I mean, I'm doing somewhat good. Like, I'll get a fucking win every shitty lobby once in a while. When I get into a lobby of like 10-year-olds, and I'll be like, hey, I can finally do this. Wow, I'm still trying to plug through the Batman games. Like I said, I just looked at my fucking just the hard disks that I have, and oh, by the way, 5 days Last of Us 2. I don't know if I told you or not.
You do. You might have mentioned that.
Yeah, I might have. You also might know that once that actually happens, you probably won't hear from me for at least 48 hours. So don't be alarmed. I know we talk all the fucking time.
Let me say this though about the Days of Play sale.
Mm-hmm.
BioShock Infinite is on there, or not? Sorry, not BioShock Infinite. The BioShock Collection is on there.
Okay.
Also, I think for $12. So if you've been following us, we made the BioShock specific episode, and you hadn't played it, and you're like, "Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm not going to listen to this episode because I don't play BioShock." $12, you get 3 which would have been fully priced $60 titles that are 3 of the best games you will ever play in your entire life for $12.
Do the math. That's $4 fucking a game.
Like, for full length, fully fleshed out,
amazing games,
widely regarded as some of the best games to ever have been made for $12. I have not seen a better deal in video games.
Seriously.
Go buy the BioShock collection, play it, then go listen to Would You Kindly Listen to This Episode. Your life will have been here, and then it'll have been way up here. Regardless of where it is, I don't care where you put your hand at the beginning one, you're putting it way above your head after you do all those things.
I can see somebody doing all those things and then just all of a sudden sitting and playing the games, somewhat eating and sleeping in between, but not really too much, playing all 3 games, then going to listen to that episode, and then just having 3 days to sit, kind of like a Buddha, how they just sit and meditate for, I don't know, ever.
And then they come out a butterfly.
Exactly.
They undergo like a metamorphosis.
Exactly. That's what's going to happen to somebody who's going to do this. One person will go through this whole process, and after listening to that episode, just sit there and go, oh my God. And then just be reincarnated as like a fucking, beautiful butterfly or something.
It's just like, if you're a fan of video games and you're passing down 3 full-length titles for $12, come on. Don't be irresponsible.
I think I got the 3 for, I think it was 20 at the time.
You got it for 20 when it was 20 at the time.
Which still, that was
I would be saying the same thing about that when it happened. Now it's even less money.
Seriously. At this point, kids, just stop being fucking stupid and go get these 3 games before the sale's over.
Just try it. Just try it for me.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I'm never going to play BioShock, just do this to expand your horizons and just give it a shot.
Exactly. And here's the thing. If you don't like it, Jesus Christ, how piss poor is your life that if you lost $12 right now, you'd be like, oh my God, I just wasted $12. Like, dude, really?
On a video game. We're not saying $12 in general. But sure, if you're buying video games, of how expensive video games are, and you spend $12 on 3 of them, you can't be that mad.
Like, if I was driving down the street and I just tossed $12 out the window, sure, I'll be like, what the fuck was I doing? But I'd be like, at the end of the day, I'd be like, all right, this $12 isn't going to, ruin my life. But Jesus Christ, you're getting, these games, $12. Just don't be fucking stupid. Plain and simple. Yeah, but like I said, backlog huge. Actually, it was really funny. So I was in on another shout out to the Ginger and the Beard, great gaming podcast. I was actually what they do is they do an hour of Twitch streaming of just a game that they play. They interact with some users, whoever's on, and then they go and jump into their podcast. So I jumped on for a few minutes, listening, watching their stream, chatting, whatever, and they actually got me really, really wanting now to get the Outer Worlds.
Okay.
They said that like I told them, like it's been there, like, because what I'm doing currently is I'm saving up my Sony rewards from my PlayStation card to then get the game. But they said that it's everything. How they describe it? It's everything that they actually wanted out of Fallout 76 that never came out of Fallout 76.
Okay.
They said very like big open world, lots of humor, great combat. They said the voice acting is phenomenal. Yeah, but they got me ready to get it. Like, I want to get it now. But again, here's the thing though, with all the fucking open world games I have yet to play, I'm like, there's so many hours to put into those to really
I know, it's like you're facing a mountain.
Exactly. So that's why I almost try to go more towards like the linear storylines. Cause I'm like, okay, well, at least I know I got point A, point B, here it is.
It's a little easier to bite that off.
Yes.
When you're starting it. Yeah.
And like going through like Assassin's Creed and then the Outer Worlds and like Borderlands, it's like, God damn it, dude. It's like, I want to.
It's hard.
But it's a task, man. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, Ginger and the Beard, go check them out. Spotify, YouTube. They, like I said, they got me hooked on it. So I got to get it at some point. I know it's in the backlog. They told me that I said it's in my backlog, and they said put it to your front log, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh well, I see what you did there.
Noted. I get what you guys are putting down here.
Raise that. All right, let's wrap this shit up. I got to go to Home Depot.
Oh, jeez, the Home Depot. Before we get going, though, I want to let everybody know that next week we'd like for everybody to try to tune in. We are going to start on a journey. We'd like for you all to come with us.
June Madness.
Oh, June. That's what we're going to call it. Well, actually, no, let's call it Summer Madness. Summer Madness, because I don't think we're going to get through everything in one summer, even like June or July. So Summer Madness, we are compiling currently a list of 64 video games. I've looked at least 3 or 4 top 100 of all time, trying to get my list of the best video games ever. We are going to make next week, we will each have our list of 64. We will go through and instantly put into the bracket games that we automatically have matching. And then ones that we don't, we will discuss and try to basically do a quote play-in from our standpoint to see who's going to be in and who will not be in. And then we will let you guys decide on Twitter and Instagram all the matchups, all the winners. So we have no say. You guys will have all the say in it. And then the winner, after all is said and done, we will do a full exclusive for that game.
Yep, just like we did for BioShock.
I'm really kind of scared, though, because it may be, for instance, Tetris, and I don't know if we're going to have a full hour's worth of material to go on for Tetris. But
we will. I mean, if it's a game we don't know, we'll do our research, and
for sure.
We'll come ready to fucking play.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's going to be the Meltdown's favorite game. Like, it's just favorite game. So like, there's nothing going to be no parameters on it or anything. So whatever y'all decide is what is going to be the Meltdown's favorite game, and we'll talk about it. We'll do our one exclusive content episode about it, and you will go down in history as the Meltdown's favorite game, because we'll never do another one. I promise.
Never. And like Josh said, when he says the Meltdown's favorite game, he is actually referencing you guys. We call you guys the Meltdown. You're the fans. You're the Meltdown of the Midwest Meltdown. So again, this is going to be voted on by you guys, and we don't fucking care if one fucking person votes for one game and upsets it. Then so fucking be it. So
we will live and embrace the results, whatever they may be.
If fucking Tetris beats out The Last of Us, well, goddamn, I'm going to end it probably right there. But that's the way it's going to be.
All right, where can they find us?
Again, find us Twitter, Instagram, Facebook page, all just search the Midwest Meltdown. Listen to us Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Podbean.com.
Find us wherever. download. Again, if you guys have episode ideas, message us, tweet at us, whatever. We're here. We're open to ideas. We're open to hear from you guys. And again, thanks for tuning in. We really, like Josh said earlier, we really, really do appreciate every single one of you, no matter where you're from.
All right. Say goodbye.
All right, everybody. Have a great day, great week, whatever it may be. Adios. Talk to you next time.
Plancha.